What awesome holiday gift did you get someone that you can't tell them about yet but want to brag about? I bought my best friend an amazing Alice in Wonderland desk teapot. She loves teapots, but had to leave her collection in storage when she moved across the country. She just finished remodeling her kitchen, and it will be the first one in the new kitchen. Edit. Here's the teapot I got her. My mom is German, but has lived in the States for as long as I've been alive. Her favorite breakfast is coffee and some sort of Danish. It's a German thing. I found an authentic German bakery in a different city and got loads of German baked goods for her. Now if I could just find a place that sells authentic German chocolate, I could give her the happiest Christmas she's had in years. Dug through all my dad's family recipes that have been sitting in a big Ziploc freezer bag. Some of them were my grandmother's, handwritten on old memo pads or scraps of paper. Some were his grandmother's, some were my mother's who passed away. Picked the ones we use the most or were most interesting, scanned them, and created a recipe book on Shutterfly complete with the scanned images and pictures of his family. Wish I could have done all the recipes, but there were so many. One day I'll organize them and make a big one. Anyways, I think he'll love it, and it took me a good amount of time. That probably took a lot of time, but sounds like an amazing gift. I bet you could also pick up a cheap recipe organizer box for the rest of them to wrap up, so they don't have to live in a Ziploc bag. My brother's been saving to take a course abroad next year. It's a huge deal for him and a game changer career-wise. I don't fully understand why or the details, but he's been saving for a year, sold his car and stuff, so it's a huge deal for him. He's supposed to have the money to pay everything before December 30th. When he goes to pay, he'll find out it's already paid. Best part is he gets to believe, for a week, all he's got from me is a pair of socks. At Thanksgiving, my mom was complaining about how little dexterity she has with her oven mitts on, so I got her some grill gloves with individual fingers. And they are machine washable. This is why professional cooks just use a kitchen towel. Oven mitts are terrible. In our kitchen we use welding gloves. Fairly lightweight and easier to use than those kitchen towels. I'm giving a very talented boy a full year's worth of free piano lessons and all the sheet music he needs. He's eager to learn, but his parents can't afford the lessons. Obligatory, not me, but my sister's present is going to probably make my mom cry. About 2 Christmases ago my mom and dad's tree topper broke. This topper they've had since their first Christmas together. My sister has looked through old photos of our old tree and found the same topper that she's going to give to them this year. You shouldn't give it to them. Instead sneak in the night before your gathering and put it on without them noticing and wait for their reaction. I bought my boyfriend a bread maker. I bought like a top of the line one that adds ingredients at the right time and everything. On our first date he mentioned that he would love to own a bread maker. As a really simple man, loves really homey cozy things like fresh bread, cooking meals that you would find a family diner. This is our 5th Christmas together and has gonna love it so much. I can't wait to see him that happy. You get a happy boyfriend and lots of fresh bread, so that's a great gift for you too. Looks like you're the breadwinner of the relationship. My sister is going to cosmetology school and getting ready for school, and looking cute every day is doing really wonderful things for her mental health. I got her black fancy coffee mugs that will match her outfits and a floor-length black silk bathrobe, so she can feel pretty and put together, even when she gets home. I also got her a pretty mirror for when she opens her own salon. I've loved watching her change from a sad girl with a minimum wage job into this open, happy, growing girl who is making moves for her future. I'm so proud of her, and I just want to support her momentum as best I can. My young son loves Lift the Flap books. Obsessively loves them. We've already checked out every single one at every library in our city. So I handmade him one with him as the main superhero and his dad as his superhero in training. Just gathered a ton of really funny pictures of them and made a whole story with tons of Lift the Flap surprises, including his dog sidekick. I can't wait until he sees it. My girlfriend hates presents and everything that connected with them. Any kind of celebration she skip and trying to avoid as much as possible. But once we got drunk and she said that she's waiting only for Christmas and New Year's Eve. Those 2 holidays that makes her happy and comfy like home. Should notice she's living out of country for the last 15 years. and during that time she never spoke or seen her parents, only text. Country blocking any kind of communication, aka Skype or Facebook. I brought as a gift her parents to the country, and basically they are here already, and they saw her maybe like 2 or 3 times. She's working in luxury restaurant and they have their own zones where they serve, and you can change your zone only every half a year. I can't wait to see her reaction on Christmas dinner. I book a villa where we will celebrate Christmas. All of the family. Also I'm planning to propose her on that day. Oh well, wish me luck. Love her so much that can't wait at all. Thanks that at least on Reddit I can tell my story. Updated. So many people are asking for updates of this thread. Definitely send you a pic of her ring, but can't promise the video. Please understand that privacy is important for me. Much love all of you Redditors. Updated too. So many people enjoyed this story and felt sad because her parents are not close to her. You might probably change my mind, and the idea that I spend time with them instead of her makes me cry. Most probably I'll try to find time in her schedule because of high amount of work to take her in restaurant and make a surprise earlier. Anyway, the second gift is still with me and I'm 100% sure I don't want to rush with it. It's a serious move to all of us. PS, thank you Redditors for all your support, your warm words and all the wishes that you gave me. I'm one of the newest on Reddit. I used to listen Reddit stories full of love and support on YouTube and can't even express my feelings. How supportive all this community is. Thank you one more time and I'll update you all with any information that will come soon. Lately, I have been planning to pay for my neighbor's son's college tuition. To put in words, they aren't financially well. The boy had been studying on scholarships and loans. The boy's a good kid, but missed his scholarship due to some health issues, so he had to drop this year. I would be breaking this to him this Christmas. Can't wait to see his face, smiley face. My sister is away teaching English in another country. Her pet cockatiel eel sadly passed away this year. I got her a small geometric cockatiel eel charm and gold chain necklace. I bought it in August and is my favorite gift this year. Also my mom wanted 20 cheap storage bins to stack her shoes in, and I wrapped each one individually with random didits in every single one. Designed and custom printed my best friend a sweatshirt. She's obsessed with sweatshirts right now, with art of her favorite characters from her favorite book. She's talked about wanting something from her book basically every day this month and lamented that they don't make merchandise, but I can't say anything about it yet. What book? Sounds like a great gift. It's called A Court of Thorns and Roses. From what I understand, it's a slightly cliche book that she's become ridiculously attached to over the past 5 years. I got my wife an expensive purse she thinks she missed out on. A local store has had it in stock for a long time, and she fawns over it every time we walk by, but recently she went ballistic when she found out it's old because that color and style is discontinued. I'm the one that bought it. My kid loves Harry Potter and super loves her guinea pigs. Yesterday she said my patronus is a guinea pig. I had already got a hoodie wrapped up and hidden with that exact phrase printed on it. I got my boyfriend a bidet. I came really close to telling him yesterday because I'm so excited for him, as pooping is one of his favorite things to do. This is a completely different type of intimate. I go to antique and thrift stores a lot with my 2 roommates. One day about a month and a half ago she spotted a Bols ballerina bottle. For those who don't know, Bols did a line of booze where the bottles had a ballerina and music box inside of it. It's pretty neat, Google it. Anyway, she really wanted it and fell in love with it, but it was $80 too expensive for her. I ended up going on eBay and found one in even better condition, and I'm excited to see her reaction. My father was in WWII Bomber Command, flying in Lancaster. We have a photo of our father with his squadron on the tarmac, I assume at Fiskerton, under one of those mighty machines. The photo is terrible, dark, hardly able to make out any of the figures, let alone our father. Its value was in the nose art, which you can see, not clearly but you can make it out. I took the photo to a restorer, who has absolutely make this come alive. You can see all those young faces, gestures, uniforms, for the first time. I've had copies printed and framed, and giving one each to my brother and sister. I think they are going to be pretty amazed to see his squadron for the first time. I symbolically adopted a sloth through WWF in my best friend's name, her favorite animal. It comes with a little stuffed sloth in the mail and an adoption certificate. If you enjoyed this wholesome Christmas episode, please show us by hitting the like button. Take care, yeah boomer.